Good afternoon, everyone, wherever you're watching us from. My name is David. I'm an executive manager, Mokowe Marine Company Limited. We are based in Mombasa. At the moment here, we are at Tamari Dau Mombasa restaurant. With me here is a team of dedicated staff. We have Jerry, who happens to be the apprenticeship learner, who has just recently graduated with the skills of computer training and other aspects of processing. Next to her is a structural engineer, Phyllis. She is expert in all matters to do with the architectural engineering, and she's dedicated in her work. That's why I'm proud of her. Next to her is Jamal. Jamal is a marine expert who has very great talent in issues to do with value addition. And we are here to demonstrate, or to showcase all our potentials in Marine Mokowe Company, so that everyone, whoever hears about us, all want to visit us and see the expertise that we have, will not only see the skill, but the competence in us. Thank you for that session. Next, now, I want to show you the office that we have. It's based on the beach shores of Tamari Dau restaurant. You come here, you'll find us with all various and manner of equipment for our expertise work. We have the store right here with me. From the inside part, it's a place that we store our engines. These are called outboard engines. They are called outboard because they are installed on the outside of the boat when one is riding the boats. They are of different levels and the categories depending on the power. We have the 15 horsepower, we have the 25 horsepower, and some of them that have already been taken with the boat to the ocean. One is 40 horsepower and another one is 75 horsepower. Those horsepower I'm referring to are the capacity power to ride the boat. The higher the horsepower, the speed the boat or the engine can run the boat. Next to the store, we have the diving tanks or the diving cylinders. These diving cylinders, they are used by divers who are getting into the water. They are called breathing tanks because they carry the oxygen that a diver uses to breathe with when they are underwater.
How many?
Just to demonstrate,
how many are there?
We have like 17 at the moment, 17 diving tanks, and more are under repair, and others are under repair. So in total, we have 25 diving tanks. I can quickly and short demonstrate. Many people get worried, how does one carry the diving tank to the ocean? Here we have the diving tank. It has some parts. The part number one is called the head. This head connects the tank and the upper part. The work the head does is the connector of the air that is inside the tank towards the outlet, which is that allows the air to flow from the tank and outside. There is a regulator that is connected, that one the diver attaches to the nose for the purpose of breathing. Everybody would wonder, how is it harnessed? This one is called the backpack, or in short the BCD. It's the gadget that is normally used to ensure that the diver can carry the tank at the back. This is how shortly it is connected. You just harness to this. There is a clip. You tap to this one, then you are able to carry the tank towards your back as you dive to the ocean. From that, it's just a clip to show or to demonstrate some of the boats that we have. Now we quickly rush to the Boatyard to showcase some of the boats that we have. Just come with us. We are already at the beach. What we have is the beach and the boatyard. The boatyard is a place where the boat docks for purposes of parking, purposes of repairs and maintenance, and other aspects of business that goes on within the shores. Here we have a shed. This shed is normally used to allow the divers and other fishers to either change their gears from the common gears to the attire that helps the fishers to be safe under the water or when they are on board with their boats. Here you can see several. We got some safety diving suits. This is the upper part. We generally have different types of diving suits. This is a full combat diving gear. For those who know it or those who have never seen it, it's called a wetsuit. Once you are in this one, you become buoyancy. You cannot easily get water getting into your body, and it's safe for you when you are underwater. For those animals or those small fish like jellyfish that can sting you, so they are very useful when divers are using them. From the other end, we got some nets, several. Some are other process of getting cleaned, because you dive with them or you cast them underwater. Sometimes they get some stuffs, so you have to clean them. There are several, and they are of various colors and various make. Some of the parts that allows the net to get to float on the upper side, and we got the net part, and we have the lower part that has weight to allow the net to sink onto water, then spread to the extent that the fish will just swim and get into the nets and they are caught. Nets are made in a way that some of the fish, we do not allow the nets that are too small. We allow the nets that are huge enough for the fish that will be caught. Is not the small one, is the large one, so that we cannot do overfishing. So the small fish get in and get through the net, but the big fish that can be edible and ready to eat are the ones that are normally caught by these nets. So we discourage those mosquito nets, and that's cause damage to our ecosystem. So just to give almost the summary, is the boatyard. We got the steel boat. The steel boat is normally meant for commercial work. This normally carries the divers who are mostly going for commercial diving, especially underwater construction, underwater welding, all salvaging, and most important when it comes to rescue. Like for cases when you hear the cars or staffs have gone underwater, they normally used to, they are carried by this boat because of the size and the safety in it. Alongside there, on the waters, there are boats, normally small, depending on the size and the quality. We have some wooden, others are made of fiber, so that they can help different. The size of the boat determines the number of people who can get on board in it.
Who owns these boats?
We, Mokowe, own the 7 of the boats. Others are our friends. We are not, we do not practice monopoly. We have some fishers, other fishermen that we allow them to dock to our place so that they can work together with us. So Mokowe generally has 7 boats, and the rest belong to some of our friends who come and fish with us.
Why is that boat naked? It does not seem to have some kind of fiber on it.
So as I've said, some are made of wood, depending on the type of the wood. So the fiber is a little bit expensive. If somebody cannot afford fiber, you can make it out of wood, and that's why it has wood and not fiber like the one. the blue color or the yellow, it depends on what somebody wants to paint the boat with. So we can see our friend has just joined us. Come for fishing. Let's make a see. Brother, break it. So we quickly want to show where's the unai? So our friend has just got a squid. It's a kind of a fish, normally from water, very delicious. And for those who have never seen, never be scared. It's a delicious meal for one to have a taste. Yeah.
Squid. Sio unakula yeye mzee? Ni tamu?
Iko sawa.
That's interesting, eh? So how often do you guys go to the ocean to do fishing?
When it comes to fishing can be classified under 3 categories. Category number 1 is that people can go fishing for either sports, they can go fishing for aquarium, then they can go fishing for the normal fish for food. So depending on the time of the day and the condition of the ocean, very early in the morning is the best time for doing common fishing for food. But as well, also it's advisable for those who are doing the aquarium fish diving or fishing, they do it very early in the morning. The reason for that is that a lot of fish or a lot of species of fish normally feed very early in the morning. So before they hide in those corals, you need to be there, you catch them and get back. Because when they are fully enough like human beings, they get full, they sleep under the corals and you cannot see them. Or it is also illegal to break the corals or the reefs just to get the fish. So most of the time people go to fish during the morning hours, and also at night when you use the lights and the lamps, the bright lighting lamps, so that the fish are attracted by the light, and you catch them mostly with the fishing rod or the hard net for those who are deep divers.
So in your parting shot, what would you advise the youth in regard to marine and or blue economy for that matter?
As part of advice, I would say that everybody who is interested in blue economy, there is a lot of spaces and a lot of vacancies for those who are willing. Number 1, you can train various things, and we do training for diving, training for sporting, water sports, and also for fishing. So for those youths who would be interested, you can join us at Marine Mokowe company, whereby we can do training. We can train you for safety. You can be a rescue cadet. You can also be a sport diver. You can also be a commercial diver. And you can also join us in aspect of boat making. Like the boat that is made here is made from scratch. So if such a skill is gotten or is received by a youth, it will reduce the aspect of drug usage and manner of wasting time, and joining together in the aspect of growing our economy.
Thank you very much, David Mutegi. That was a very, very good summary and the highlights of what Mokowe Company Limited, which works across this coastal strip of Kenya, is doing. Yeah. And we really appreciate not just you as the managing director, but also your colleagues who are with you today and whom we wish to work with as ITMA Foundation. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.